Warning, the following program contains really coarse language, weed, alcohol consumption, smoking, and sexual inferences. This content may not be suitable for viewers under 18. To activate parental controls, please press the big go f yourself button on your remote control.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just see you tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. I don't wanna let you know I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let this go. I don't.
I see you have risen. How old are you now, Charlie?
I'm fucking old.
It
It burns when I pee, dude. I'm not here.
30?
Not yet. No, it's not. 29.
Oh my God, you're a day closer to death.
I'll drink to that.
I will be a roast master for tonight and for me. Woo! I'd like to start off saying, when I first moved out to the beautiful Flint area, I myself was actually in a very bad way. I was thinking like I'm the biggest piece of shit on the planet, and sure. Between the drugs, the alcohol, 2 CI and 2 CB, Charlie, you need to see a therapist. In all honesty, though, Charlie is the toughest lesbian I know. He gives off that vibe that only a alcoholic punch mob can give. A lot of you have known Charlie a lot longer than I have. I apologize. Like, for real, you're all here together now. I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's figure it out. After this, we'll get together. One thing I will say is Charlie has been referred to as local man more than anybody I know. You get pulled over by the police, tell them you know Charlie, and you can go right to jail. But in all seriousness, we have a few of Charlie's closest here to share some of their happiest thoughts. Our friend Alex took drugs and found God. Charlie took drugs and became God. So come on up and let's tell our Father that we thank Him.
Alright. To get this started, to my hero, Charlie Sheen, Charlie Jones, fuck. Well, shit. Charlie Sheen, Charlie Jones, close enough. They both can put a fucking gram of cocaine up their nose in 2 minutes. Just about as long as he can last in bed. How I know that is you can ask his fucking right hand. Because this chick with a black eye I met told me that his right hand is fucking powerful. And I think some of us know that. You know, his right hand has taught me a lot. I felt it, I know, and seen a lot of fucking people that felt it.
It's not that bad.
Okay, real quick. Those that don't know me. My name's Alex. I'm Charlie's favorite cousin. One thing about Charlie is, has anyone fucking ever brought him anywhere? You end up with a black eye or giving a black eye, right? You know, by a raise of hands, how many people have seen Charlie's ass? Shit. Okay, I would say that's a lot of people. He loves to give his ass up for amusement. And you know, first off, let's everyone give a hand for Charlie real quick. Because he's too fucking bad at everyone. Okay. I've never been the funniest guy in the family, but I'm gonna give it a shot here, okay? Charlie loves to have fun, maybe a little too much fun. Charlie is still waiting to hit rock bottom because he knows there's a fucking rock at the bottom. Okay, this is not his place, right? Okay, I might have got a little help on that joke, right? Fucking shame to me, right? Stole a joke. Jimmy. Oh! No, but it's still funny. I told you I wasn't the funny guy. Shame! Alright. Charlie has turned into kind of the sky guy. These last years.
Not Sky God.
Sky guy. These last years, I'm worried his shoe is gonna keep opening. And he always comes back and tells me how awesome it was and fucking flying through the air like a bird and showing me the same fucking video I've seen 1,000 times. And I'm at the point that I'm trying to pack his shoe. And at the end of the day, everyone else, this was an original setup. This is all original. Nobody has experience doing this shit. But the only original person here, I think, the authenticity, the love, is Charlie here. So, he goes by many names. Mr. Ain't Got No Hose, Mr. C, Sleazy, and or piece of shit. So, I love you, dude. Happy birthday. And that was it. That's all I got.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Easier to look at than you are to listen to.
Next up, who do we got here? Next up we have our favorite neighborhood SoundCloud rapper, our White Chocolate Warriors. Give it up for Devin.
Alright. I was supposed to write a couple of things down there. Whatever. Anyway, what can I say about Charlie besides that he sucks? It's everything, really. Skydiving. Probably number 2, cooking. Shit cooking.
I'm going for the throne.
Charlie's excellent. I don't know how he is, this guy. He's good at doing so. But, well, should have wrote more down. What? If you want to get in a fight with your friends, if you want to get in a fight with a bunch of strangers, Charlie's your guy. Now, if you want to get in a fight with the police, Charlie's your fucking guy. If you want somebody to say, I love you, and then tell you to say it back, maybe you say it back. Just to say, fag. Charlie's your guy. Shit. What else does Charlie do? Drinks nonstop. Very does.
Very up there.
You need a drink to that one?
I was in the middle of one.
What else is Charlie about that shit on? Charlie likes to be rifles, but it's not very good at it. It's the best thing in front of him every fucking time. He likes to drink, but we've never actually had a drinking contest. I feel like I can drink one of them. But we never get there. We both end up passing.
Fucking delusional.
Maybe a little delusional. Another thing, Charlie. You know, Charlie definitely one of the funniest sweethearts I've ever met. Yeah, I know we all laugh with him, but I mean, we all know we're really laughing at him. So,
The last
think that's funny to me. Pretend it's funny and it's good. What else? What do you like? He also likes big booty Latina bitches. I mean, he hasn't pulled one. There's that. He's always tried to be taller than he's never succeeded.
The fuck you said the barbecue by car.
That's probably it.
Thank you, Devin. Devin tasted Kool-Aid with sugar one time and it never turned back. Next up, we have a man whose personality is as big as his forehead. Brian here works with special needs children. In fact, he brought one with him today. Brian, come on and tell us about your friend here. Stand up. Oh.
No, look,
Still a long time going.
that's not it.
I'm not done. Phyllis?
That's his birthday. gotta leave it like that.
Stuff used to be flammable.
Spray carrot top?
I went to Meijer today. Just for this. Used to be hot. Anyway. Hi there, folks. My name's Brian. I'm hold on 1 second.
What you've done by stormed out right there.
Right there?
Yeah, all right. And you're playing the part.
Right before I came up here, I was told I couldn't do any racist jokes. So
Let's do it.
give me just a second. All right. All right. Knock, knock.
Yeah, you can't say that. Hold on.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Exactly. Like, why are we roasting this motherfucker? Like, you started out with 10 roasters, right? Now you're down to 4. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and realize that you're not that big of a deal. It's a wake up call. Anyway, oh, I'm shaking. Gotta be this nervous.
Here's the cocaine.
When Charlie first asked me to do this roast, I said, you know, okay, because it sounded delicious. Then he said, sorry, I'm trying to blink here. I have like words on here. I can't read, so yeah. And then he said, no, like we're gonna, you know, like sit around and make fun of me. And I was like, what, like a Tuesday? He said, like, no, we're gonna like, you know, have drinks and sit around and make fun of me. And I said, yeah, like a Tuesday. Charlie is the leader of a cult. I don't know if anybody knew that, but the purpose of this cult, what they're trying to get at, is to promote Charlie to be able to tell people that he's a leader of a cult. And that is the purpose of the cult, as far as I know. So, I talked to Charlie's ex-girlfriend recently. She said that having sex with Charlie is like being attacked by a bear. In that, if you play dead, he'll probably get off. Me and Charlie actually had like little adventures together, kind of like Rick and Morty, you know. We actually found a time machine once, and we went back in time, and like you know, back then, like you know, in the early times in this country, it's a very hard time for blondes like me and Charlie, you know, and so we started a support group, you know, and we got all these guys together, a bunch of blonde dudes, right? And one guy's like, yeah, like, we sunburn easily, and it's just not fair. And another guy said, like, yeah, and like we can grow arm hair, you just can't see it, you know what I mean? And then Charlie was like, yeah, and let's wear bed sheets and fucking go beat out black people. So Charlie started the KKK is what I'm trying to say here.
Early versions of the cult.
Right, yeah. Charlie's ex-girlfriend, she has the most beautiful hair. Like, I saw her once, you know? It's just a shame that it's on her back. She once came to Charlie and said, Charlie, I'm sorry, but I need to get an abortion.
So Charlie said, okay, let's start by getting you pregnant. And then she said, okay, I'll play dead. I made a list of top 10 phrases that Charlie hears on a daily basis. Number 1. I'm sorry, number 10. Number 10. Well, number 10. I already said no. Number 9. No. Number 8. It's not unconstitutional to ask you to put your pants on. You're dragging. So, not many people get that joke in here, but. Number 6, pimp-mobile. Get that? Well, I'm kind of older, but. No. Futurama. Yeah. Number 5. Seriously, put some fucking pants on. Number 4. For the last time, fentanyl is not the birthplace of fentanyl. Number 3. Charlie, women can't control their periods.
Oh, let's see.
The last is your name stuff.
What was that saying?
Oh, so I'll repeat it just for Charlie. Number 3. Charlie, women cannot control their periods.
There's no science behind that. There's no science behind that.
Number 2. Put the mushrooms down and the hands behind your back. And number 1, a few people can join me in this room, is him. Hey! Fuck him! Thank you very much.
All right, Spider-Man, thank you very much. The FBI will take you off that list now. All right. Last up, we have our humble dungeon master, Wyatt. Wyatt, I would call you Nepo baby, but you worked really hard for that little sports car out there. Wyatt is trained to be a male nurse, so come up here and tell us what's wrong with our patient.
I was gonna write a couple jokes about Kobe or Roast Ministry, but he's got a flower in his hat and I know he's sensitive, so I'll take it. It's fine. It's kind of a callback, but I just want to see it from here. How many people have seen Charlie's ass? Show of hands. God damn. Oh,
Show your ass. I'm down.
It was actually kind of hard to write a roast about Charlie.
Sure.
Well, no, not because you're hard to make fun of, but it's just like, where do I start? In fact, the list of jokes about Charlie it's longer than he is tall. The first few were just kind of conceptual, so I'll skip those. And you know, the list is long, but the only thing shorter than him is his list of accomplishments. Not many. You know, they say that most short people are fun sized. Charlie's just fell in size. But today he's got a blazer on. So he looks more like a defendant than a criminal. It's, you know, it's a good look. It's good, yeah.
It feels weird.
A lot of jokes start with people walking into a bar, you know, like so-and-so walks into a bar. Almost all jokes about Charlie end with him getting kicked out of it. Kind of weird. My scroll stopped. It's kind of hard to read all this scroll. Sorry.
Come on, it doesn't have to be a shitty handwriting.
You can see it.
I can. A lot of scribbles.
Even when Charlie gets kicked out of the bar, it's hard for him to walk away. It's hard for him to walk away from a drink at all. It's really hard for him to walk away from anything but a pregnancy scare. To be fair, he didn't think she was pregnant. He just thought she was getting fat.
Gotta play it safe.
My whole life I felt like I was missing something. And I met Charlie, and I realized it was a Cabbage Patch Kid that would black the fuck out. I mean, really, I've never seen a half pint drink a full pint. But really, he can drink more than that. We've all seen him drink more than a half pint. The guy has no limits. The only limit is the height requirement ceiling. I was gonna make a joke about him being a nerd, but I know he probably wrote a joke about me kind of in the same vein.
Low-hanging fruit. No, I didn't.
Well, you are low-hanging fruit. No, I didn't write that, but I'm proud of you for even writing jokes, because honestly, I'm not even convinced you can read.
Language?
No, dude, you're the only friend I have that I wouldn't be surprised if your grandpa was your dad. Like, really. You do construction for work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you use an extra tall ladder or do you use stilts?
You should have seen the ladder we had to get him to put the camera up there.
So I heard actually Charlie worked hard enough that his boss upgraded him from Fisher Price to little type stools. And I don't know where the fuck he gets his clothes. There's no Oshkosh Bagosh for none of it. Where does he shop?
I don't know. We shop the same place.
And dude, I'm sorry for all the short jokes. I don't mean to belittle you. But you belittle, man. Hey, but I'll end it with something we can all relate to. Every time I greet Charlie, and I'm sure every time you all see him, you want to grab his bald fucking head. And you look at it like you're a fortune teller. But you don't see a fortune, you just see a short, bald failure. It's nice.
Thank you, Dungeon Master Wyatt. Well, we still haven't solved your Charlie puzzle. We will meet again in 6 weeks. Okay. I guess lastly, I just want to tell one of the most fucked up stories that ever happened between me and Charlie. One of probably the most pinnacle moments in Charlie's life. Me and Charlie one time, back when we were scoundrels, we were doing some, what you would say, some Tony Montana, some, we were going skiing, you know, having a good old time, and the snow ran out, you know, we're at the bottom of the hill, and I said, well, I got my friend Lucy in my pocket, you know, let's do that, let's just hang out for a while, let's, you know, shoot shit, and blah, 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 so we start watching Blackbeard. And we're like halfway through the episode, you know, like everything's going fine. We watch a couple episodes, and everything's chilling. And at one point, watching this episode, and these people are running from a robot dog. And this robot dog, like, pries in the back door and, like, shoots this person's head off, right? And it's all in slow motion. I'm stripping this ball that's sitting there. Like, it felt like I was there, basically. I look over at Charlie. Charlie looks like he has just fucking seen the devil himself. He is fucking, I've never seen somebody so scared. I'm like, what's up, dude? You good? Yo, brother, yeah, that was intense, wasn't it? That was great.
He's just like, dude, this is.
So middle of winter, I'm like, hey, come on, step outside, brother. We're all good. Like, look outside, everything's fine. We're in the world, everything's good. He's like, no, no, I can end it. I'm like, what? To prove that this isn't real. I'm like, Charlie, what are you talking about? They're just joking. It's just like, no. No, like, I am the maker of this reality. Mind you, at this point, we moved from the living room into the kitchen area. And, you know, I'm no tough guy. I think I could maybe, like, you know, wrestle around with Charlie. In the end, he's gonna beat me up. But I definitely can't beat up Charlie with a knife. I'm sitting here, like I said, I'm fucking tripping balls too, and I'm from me to there. Looking at him, I'm like, Charlie, listen, brother, like, we're fucking tripping, we took drugs. No, dude. This isn't, you're not even real. You're not even real. I gotta fucking end it to you that this isn't real. I'm like, honey, I think we gotta pop up, dude. What are we gonna do? I'm literally, I'm like, I can't beat up Charlie with a knife. I don't know what came over this man, but like, he had a real God complex that day.
It's not complex.
To this day, that is, you know what? And that is actually the origin story of the cult of cults of Charlie. That is when he decided that he has transcended reality. It's the one true God. But I think this. One thing I will say is, Charlie, you've been nothing but terrible to us. Giving us hilarious stories to tell our parents, teaching us all the things not to do. But most importantly, Charlie, you teach us that you can be whoever the fuck you want, and that you can do whatever the fuck you want, and nobody can fucking tell you you can't.
We're coming up along the river and local telegram.
Charlie. I'm late. Let me get in here. This is Ed. Ed owns the place? Ed. This is really hard. I came up with everything on the way over here. So, but it's great to get here. What, the Danny Duggan? Yeah. How the fuck they find a chair that a grown man's feet can't touch? So, I meet Charlie. I'm talking to him for a little bit. He comes in. He wants to play some D&D. Starts talking to me. Find out that he doesn't like police very much. He finds out that I'm retired police, and I was shocked because usually tiny white people with head tattoos are so cop friendly. And it's always the police's fault. So I'm like, it's so weird they don't like it. And he goes skydiving, and I'm like, well, this doesn't track because Charlie's probably super successful and wealthy, and those people aren't going to roll the dice on their life because it's awesome. They're super very soon to jump out of a fucking plane and see what happens. So then I find out he wants to play Dungeons and Dragons, so he's playing D&D. Apparently the Dungeon Master gets upset when the guy only wants to make a little goblin that starts raping people. They just made him the DM, like once they get into like horses and shit, they're like, Charlie, you just tell the story. We'll go along with it, and then shot, like 6 weeks later, he's like, so they got a new DM. Yeah, pretty wild. Charlie tells me a story too. he meets one of the other guys that comes in and plays pinball, and I'm like, how'd you meet that guy? He's like, I don't know, I just knew his brother, and he just came into my house one day, and we started hanging out. Tracks. So, I didn't have much. I just came over here. Charlie's a good dude. I appreciate him. I could have went into other people, but I don't know any of you or anything. So, Charlie's the only one. So, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for showing up. Some of you guys might know, me and Charlie started skydiving together. Since then, day one, we started together, and we made a pact to have each other's back and keep each other alive. I just wanted to say thank you. We've dealt it off. What are you doing? Alright, this is supposed to be a roast. So, all I really got prepared for a roast is you're fucking short. But I did make the birthday present. This is Charlie's first building, so kind of give you guys a little bit of understanding. It's a pretty advanced fucking jump. He pulled the bucket off, and he's been pulling it off ever since. Yeah, dude, I made this for you. Show this on.
This one's for you, Sam. 3, 2, 1. Cowabunga. Come on, boys, we got it. Let's get try. You see it? Bring it to us. Yeah, go, put it away. Yeah, same. Bunch of gangsters, no. You wrap it up. Let's go. Push it up. Yeah, you're good. You got some wine? You're climbing in the back seat. Hold on, I got you. You got some wine? You okay? You okay? All right. Now I know I'm ready to die. I don't exist. I was never alive.
Oh, that guy, midget. Fuck the judo.
Hey, that's one more joke. Charlie Jones.
So if half of you didn't know what the fuck that first video was, that was a skydive. I know there were a lot of fucking trees and so much black shit, but I'm blame that on the video editor. But I'm gonna try and do this in order of when they came up.
You're gonna do your own stuff.
We'll start with Alex. Alex is evidence of why pregnant mothers shouldn't smoke. Alex was an X-Man and is superpowered with poverty. Alex, stand up. Tall, handsome. God, he's a good-looking motherfucker. He really distracts from the sexual assault he's about to commit. Ladies, he's single. Thanks, Steve. This might surprise you, but my other cousin Devin is kind of a thug. What? Looking at it, you wouldn't understand it, but then I noticed Dev was also really into black chicks. And honest to Dev, what came first, chicken or the egg? Black chicks or thugging? I've also seen Dev use an goddamn amount of fucking tooth repair on his fucking teeth. He's got horrible fucking oral hygiene. And I'm just curious, is it a black pussy? You got Brian. Some people talk about being cabin sober, but Brian is skydiver sober, which means anything is on the table. I already sold it to him. Let's talk later, yeah. Brian also looks like the same kind of guy who watches girlfriend get fucked by that dude. Too soon for you.
Charlie, we're looking like that about a year to roast it. Charlie, that's the puppetry.
Brian also says he has ads on his Spotify. That's just a poor person joke. Wyatt. Matching. You make jokes on Rabbi and Michael? I was with you. Ooh. I didn't set the bar very high.
You were born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe he's born with it. Did you do the same dish? Me and Brian are two halves of the same retard. True story. Like, Wyatt told me this literally last weekend. For the first time in Wyatt's life, he took a little blue pill. And it's the first time he started a man's life. Is that an embarrassment? God damn. I didn't tell you that.
Yes?
No, you told me, you dummy.
Oh, I was drunk.
I felt like you feel real all like here.
But these sweatpants gave it away.
Wyatt also makes his girlfriend Taylor, where's she at? Taylor? No. Wyatt makes his girlfriend play Blade with him. Some people might call that true love, but I like to call it Stockholm Syndrome. You
gotta take money with it.
Why didn't you stand up for us too? He's almost as tall as me, see? I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Wyatt looks like the tripod at a local car dealership in some fucking podunk town in Ohio.
Better words.
And then my beautiful roast master over here. Cody used to be a fat alcoholic. Now he's just kind of pretentious. Cody quit drinking and all of his senses are heightened now. He can smell every weed pen in here. Just mine. Cody is a great groomer. You can tell by his mullet and by his exes. I also
thought she was 15. I didn't talk to you, we're good.
Maybe it was your cousin.
I'm new around here.
I also have some honorable mentions. Like they said, I had a lot of people join the fucking one that come here and talk shit about me, and then pussy out, and then like so. I started off almost 10 people, and it dropped down to 6, and then I got like 1 back, and dropped down to like 5, and then 4, and 2 weeks ago, I had 2 people up here ready to roast me, plus my roast master. So shout out to Brian, Wyatt, and Cody for sticking around from the beginning. I started this back in fucking November, and for them to stick around, fantastic. I appreciate you guys.
You could have given me a little more of a heads up. I only had 4 months to write those fucking jokes.
So
Next time, we'll take it. Next time, work for me.
It's just a minute.
okay.
Did you write something? Did you? All right, well, so, I do have honorable mentions. People who had to bail, but I still wrote jokes for, and I was gonna talk shit about them. Darian, wow, you guys know Darian? I was surprised she's not even here. Fuck her. Fuck you. Yeah. Say it. Bitch. People ask me, why Darian is a pony? And I tell them, she has no standards of being in the military. Darian, in the military, Darian was an airplane mechanic. She could fix a fucking airplane, couldn't fix her marriage. That's what I want to hear. I recorded it. You got something you want? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna buy you a beer.
Oh, really? I appreciate it. Thank you. I guarantee you. And everybody. Without any one of this would happen, or I would just find a place to do it.
Maybe we wouldn't have 1,000 tokens.
Fucking leprechaun.
Damn it, this is such a good joke. Fuck me.
Ron Lister was left in the dryer too long.
You had your chance. Shut up.
He looks like if a Nazi and Sailor Jerry had a kid.
You know what's funny? I wrote like my 4 best jokes an hour before the show. Earlier in January, it was fucking negative 20 degrees out. A lot of people think that was a polar vortex. No, that was just Darian making up for slumber. Fucking cold-hearted bitch. My buddy Michael Daggett. He was originally one of my roasters. He was on his way here. He actually backed out of the roast a month ago. But I already had jokes written about him. He was on his way here to at least come participate. He wasn't dancing. The roads are shitty. I don't follow him. Did you? Yeah. Oh, boy. Come here.
You was never coming.
He's never coming. Think of it. I drove from fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
Inkster.
Yeah. Both ways.
Oh, I would cheer for Inkster. That would suck. Alright, so for somebody dead. Dead is genetically modified. Dead has genetically modified kids. You have to go in and pick hair color, height, a whole bunch of like eye color. And he still made fucking redheads. Life is too short to match your socks. Too bad Dad felt that way about his kids. Where'd Mike go? I don't know. I'm really happy you got up there trying to say something. That was embarrassing. Because I also wrote jokes for you too. Mike looks like he has horizontal scars on his wrist because he was too afraid for the rats when we're saw. Mike also said he wouldn't scream if an airplane was coming up and coming into the side of the mountain.
Good one. He's wheeling in my own.
Also, the little emo girl outside wants her haircut back.
Can't have
it. My buddy Ethan, he didn't really agree to come roast me. But I make jokes with him anyway. He's also not here, but you guys can fucking listen to him. Ethan had a kid a while ago, and Ethan's kid got soft, like right here on the head, right here on his head. That's because his girlfriend was just fucking black people she was right Breathe, dog.
That's right.
Because he's not here, I'm gonna explain what it looks like a little bit. He got something tooth missing right in the front. Awful looking. Ethan likes to start fights and then fucking start dropping teeth like Sonic drops coins in his head. And that's my time.
I do want to say I'm not surprised. Knowing Charlie, seeing his friends, it looks like we're about halfway to an Insane Clown Posse concert. and just to end it off, show of hands, who's seen Charlie's ass?
Show your ass again!
You'll see it for sure.
All right, I expect to see everybody next Sunday at the annual Charlie Colton Colt meeting. Thank you very much for coming. Have a great night. Tip your server.
No, listen. Yes, we need to next in contact to make you hard. It's the most stressful about the first game. That's not a ball.
Go! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing here? It's over! Hey, I'm kick his ass! I don't let him come.
I have known Charlie as long as I've known my husband. But I have to say, I don't think you're a piece of shit. I think you made bad decisions, but if everyone...
Liar!
if everyone here thought you were a piece of shit, that would be.
Yeah. I don't want to boo this woman. Hey, boo that woman. Right. Boo that woman.
The reason I say that is because you have helped.
Whose wife is that?
I but I know you love everyone.
Yes.
All right, hit me.
All right, so sometimes parents, I'm gonna give it to you, but sometimes parents will even grow up in their lives that it was better for you. So that anybody? Your parents think it's too different for you to realize it's better. We grew up right next door to each other on 3rd Street, and then my parents fucking moved.
Well, did you get it? We ended up moving a few years later anyway. So did you get it?
Talk your shit.
Charlie, you guys gonna say? This is the first time I've ever seen your ass, and also the second time I've seen your ass. She's got it. Also,
This seems good.
everyone said just like me. I fucking love you, dude. Maybe more than fuck this minor code, okay? Charlie is what a piece of shit. I love that. He's still not a big minor. Charlie makes me feel your ass for the first time. Are we gonna show? Awesome. Same time. Same cheek.
Cheetah, cheetah, cheetah,
Oh my God, Charlie, please go. Charlie, I fucking love it. I'm gonna come to that way more so that I can talk shit about you. It is what it is. I fucking love you. He's still looking at my ass. It is what it is. Okay, Charlie.
I met Charlie in this furniture. That's what all the conference. Somewhere. West Virginia, New York. I'm pretty sure it's not New Orleans.
Yeah, this is a mindset.
I think the reason I love you, Charlie, is because I love animals.
I love my big fat meat knock.
That's true. No, I love anarchy. I'm an anarchist, and you're anarchy incarnate. And that's why I love you, dude. Like, you're like an original dude. You're genuine, you're yourself all the time, no matter what.
Thank you. Being nice.
Right.
I'll make it.
Don't touch me.
I'll make it. Charlie. Woo! First of all, I had no idea this was happening today. I got a Facebook notification that said you had an event. And I was like, oh, what? And so it's your birthday.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
What I know on the way here is that you are the tiniest Conor McGregor.
Anyone else? Well, let's fucking go play some games then.